on the previous episode of the AHAT Tourney.
Cause I'm back to turn the stage into Mike Tyson punch out. Your bitch is like baseball, the whole team will get her dug out. I drop him on his feet, let him wobble, then pull the rug out. Think rehab, cause if D talks, he's getting drug out.
So stop with all these shooting slugs and moving drugs. You're one of them internet gangsters, computer thugs. So you'll get stabbed with shakes and blew with snubs. All they gonna hear is boom, boom, and sound like computer love.
That was a classic battle between Dre Vicious and Scheme, and some say it was the best battle of the AHAT Tourney so far. But now, let's go to the judges and get the verdict.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Salute to AHAT, my man OD. That's been my guy for years. Called me to ask me to judge this battle, this Dre Vicious versus Scheme battle. It was a good battle. Man, the first 2 rounds, I was like, damn, I'm going to have to make the right decision on this. But I think I got the right one. So, first off, let me say that that first round, man, from Scheme, when he said the shit about the to lift the flap up like a doggy door, I was rolling. And I believe he also said a line about something like, would he get in the box like Andy's home? That line was crazy. Just let me break this down too. Now, Dre Vicious, I feel like he has a very unique style. He's creative, and he was really fun listening to. I feel like Scheme, he's there's a lot of people out there who have that like similar delivery. It's kind of like the popular way to deliver your bars. I like to see him throw a little more personality and creativity into his style, because his lines was hot. Like line for line, he was really killing, and I think he's a little more his punchlines are a little more well crafted maybe than Dre Vicious. Well, until that third round. I think throughout the first 2 rounds, Scheme's punchlines was a little more well crafted, but I feel like Dre Vicious just had more of a like yo, he was so creative. And I just like his unorthodox delivery, and even his look. It all goes together, you know. So it's very entertaining on his half. I think Scheme maybe might have edged the first round. That second round, Scheme was crazy. I didn't think Dre Vicious was gonna come back, but he had me entertained. Like really going into the third round, I thought it was neck and neck, and I was just like, look, I'm gonna base my whole feeling on this battle on how this round comes out. And I think Scheme messed up. First of all, he was coughing. I felt like he was just trying to catch his rhyme. Then his guy came in, and even though he got reaction when he dissed Black Diamond, it was just, I felt like it was just too much going on, and he wasn't focused in that third round. And Dre Vicious' third round was his coldest round, man. Computer love shit crazy, you know what I'm saying? That was a creative ass line, man. And I've seen a few Dre Vicious battles. This is one of his best performances, I'll say. Especially that third round was crazy. I feel like he just clinched the battle in that third round. I feel like it was close before that. And yeah, so my vote is Dre Vicious. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all were dope. It's definitely an entertaining battle. My advice would be like Dre Vicious, man, just keep going. Like, his style's gonna progress as he goes along, man. Keep working on that pin game. You know what I'm saying? Up them punchlines. The whole base and foundation for your style is there, bro. And Scheme, man, throw some more personality in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Do some more creative punches. You know what I'm saying? You got the crisp battle rap delivery down. You got some well-crafted punchlines. You said some lines that haven't been said before, but just throw that extra oomph in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's my vote. I got Dre Vicious winning the battle. Dope battle. Salute AHAT. I see y'all everywhere. Holla.
Yo, Maestro checking in from battlescene.net. We're going to go over this AHAT Tourney. I think it's $2 grand, 2 stacks on deck. So, Dre Vicious versus Scheme. So, first off, let's give a big shout out to AHAT. This is a great idea. Great incentives for the MCs to bring quality material to the table each and every battle. That's the beauty of having a cash prize. So we love the format. It's definitely nothing new, but it definitely brings a quality of material that is above your average, because there's an additional hunger that is created inside the MC because of the cash prize. So it's great. Big shout out to OD for promoting and nurturing and growing home talent in various locales, bringing them all together and just basically putting together a great tournament. So big shout out to OD and AHAT, each and every one of the subsidiaries. Round one. This battle started out to be what we're calling now, I would say fine dining. I wouldn't quite say gourmet, because the crowd wasn't conducive to creating a gourmet environment. I think they did excellent with crowd control when it got too loud, because sometimes even when it gets too loud, you're not able to stop them or slow them down. But sometimes the crowd did get in the way of this battle. The first round, we start off with Scheme. I mean, he came out of the gate like a fighter jet. This isn't your 757 Boeing taking off on a runway and having to get its speed up and then finally lifting off. This is like, yo, you got this amount of space before the ship drops off and you're into the ocean. So he took off like a fighter jet, came out with the blockbuster, the DeAndre name flips incorporated inside of a Scheme, which I thought that was excellent. And speaking on thoughts, the thought and thoughts to himself wordplay was exquisite. Kind of got on Dre's girl in the first. Very, very effective bars there. Would have been hard for any person to hear in regards to their own significant other. He went through the whole team, the Death Certificate, KCDC, that whole group. He literally kind of dismantled them with ease. And so the first round was and finished off with the Madden curse. Not really finished off, but that was kind of like one of the last heavy hitters of that round. So Scheme's first round, it to me was of epic proportions. If we had 3 rounds like that from Scheme, we would have had an epic battle, because we really did pretty much we got nothing but good material from Dre, who we're going to speak on in regards to the first. Now, I loved his wordplay. The Jumpman check, the Jordan Downs, I thought that was sweet. The action figure Scheme was definitely on point. I mean, just a very well put together Scheme. The Cosby kind of getting to the point where we can't really use that too much and have it be as effective as it could have been when closer to the event. I know it's still relevant, but it's kind of been used so much that it doesn't have the same potency as it may have 2 or 3 months ago. But the Adele "Hello from the Other Side" gun bar, and I'm not trying to, sometimes the effects add a very big push to the bar, and it makes it impact heavier, and that may have been the case, but at the same time, that was a dope bar. I mean, you got to check that out if you haven't seen that this battle yet. You got some points in this battle that are worth watching simply for the points in the battle. But overall, in the first, I'm not seeing Dre overcome such an overwhelming attack from Scheme in the first. So we're giving Scheme the first round in this battle. So let's get to round 2. Scheme tries to come with a personal angle. Battle rappers don't get away with kind of just making blanket statements that may or may not be true, because we can automatically refer back to points where the bar is contradicted, in a sense where you're trying to say CMTF never use personals against each other. I don't think that's true. But I think in the moment it was an effective bar, effective angle, personal. It worked. The Tyson transitioning into the Dre detox, drugged out. That was excellent scheming there. And the Andy's Woody and hop back in the box like Andy's coming. That kind of went over people's head initially. I don't think everybody got it right away. You kind of had to bring that back. I'm gonna tell you, I even had to bring that back. Like initially, like what are they talking about? Is that like a local thing? And then I kind of heard it Woody, and then I put it together. So it definitely was an excellent scheme. And the Percocet, that was like you getting Percocet, so don't be such a downer. That was sweet. But I think at that point it kind of started waning off. Like I said, the crowd kind of got in the way, but you can't let that happen. As an MC, you need to be able to ignore any and every distraction, barring a punch in the face. I mean, you get punched in the face, what are you going to do? So let's move on to the Dre's second. I thought the Kiss Begins with K, I've heard that, so I kind of didn't give that as much credit as I kind of felt like the crowd gave it, but it was still effective. So I mean, this is like him opening up the second round, and he's using quite a good bit of good material to open up that second round. And then he moved into the drug scheme, and this is like him literally going, let me turn up real quick. So when he went into the drug scheme, man, and then brought it back. That was excellent, and then topped it off with the big Shirley. Like that was where you started seeing another level of Dre. He kind of started. That was an indication of a certain amount of versatility that I think was unmatched in Scheme's second. Then ended it with the Jacob's Ladder. Very, very good bar there. I don't know if a lot of people missed that, but that was that bar is deeper than a lot of people can imagine. So I'm giving the second round to Dre, and I think he earned it. And it's a very close round. That's the thing about this battle, because I feel like maybe the first might not have been as clear to everyone else, but to me it was a clear take for Scheme. Now the second round to me is probably the most debatable. Initially I kind of clearly gave it to Dre, and then I kind of of course I listened back to the second, but I'm still confident that Dre takes the second. And then unfortunately the third is what we call, in regards to Scheme, we call it a plane crash. It's like you're flying high, and the next thing you know, you just crash. And I'm not sure what happened. It's an unfortunate incident. I would like to make a note that Scheme was under the weather, but even so, you would have to have been under the weather when you wrote the bars. It didn't seem like these bars were on par with the bars that he spit in the second. I'm not even sure you wrote this all at the same time. I mean, me and Oplex were wondering like what happened in the third. Yeah, you were under the weather, but were you under the weather when you wrote the bars? And basically trying to figure out what happened to the performance in the third. And if it was being under the weather, then that's just an unfortunate thing. You can compare it to boxing. You set up a match, you promote it, you sell tickets. The match is going to go on that day, regardless of what happens. If you lose, you do have a maybe legitimate and viable excuse as to why you lost, but you still lost that round. So I mean, and Dre in the third just hit him. It just came and closed it with personals. And the personals, especially going last, sets up an almost, I mean, it's there's no argument about who won the third. If you have anybody but Dre in the third, then you can't even really be considered, I think, legitimate in judging the battle. But that's how it goes sometimes, I'm not sure. I don't want to say Scheme fell apart, but like that's literally how I feel. Like I feel like he fell apart in the third, and it's unfortunate. So this battle, once again, I think it's a bars on deck. That's the category we're gonna put it on the site, and that's simply because Scheme fell apart in the third. Had we had 3 rounds like we got from Scheme in the first, it would have been an epic battle because I felt like we got nothing but super dope material from Dre all 3 rounds. So, and then it may have been a classic had Scheme just not completely fell apart in the third. So, battlescene.net, this is Techmaster Stroh giving the battle to Dre Vicious 2-1, taking rounds 2 and 3 with Scheme taking the first.
There you have it. Dre Vicious got 2 judges and the poll in his favor, and he'll be advancing to the finals of the AHAT Tourney. And now let's get into this episode, which features Young Nate, the Washington bracket winner, going up against Stretch from the Texas and Utah bracket. And the winner of this battle will be facing Dre Vicious in the finals of the $2,000 AHAT Tourney in Las Vegas on April 23rd at the AHAT 8-year anniversary. So check it out.
What's up, world? AHAT Washington, we over here at Northwest Mania 2. Washington, make some noise. This is the semifinals for the AHAT tournament. You know what I'm saying? Winner of this battle goes to Vegas to battle in the finals for the $2 grand. On my right,
Man, fuck me, man. King Hush Hush, but still, man. $2,000 fucking dollars, Las Vegas. Make some fucking noise. He's gonna introduce the battler. Let him know what's up.
You already know what it is.
Oh, no.
Dirt mouth clothing. If it ain't a clean mouth,
It's a dirt mouth, bitch.
Fucking on my right, introduce yourself.
Money Gang, Portland. Rest in peace, George. Free all my homies between the G-Wall. Like the big homie said, I'm good in the hood like 2 for the 15, baby. Dirt mouth clothing. Go get your shit, man.
What's good with it, man? It's your boy Samoan Solo, AHAT Washington. $2,000, man. We're about to hear $2,000 worth of rhymes right now. Yeah. He flew in all the way from Utah, so you see the move. Utah. He came from Utah to do his thing.
Yep.
Introduce yourself, man.
It's Stretch, Happy Valley, Reno. I'm in Seattle, bitch.
this one on my right. Hey, this one on my right, you gonna call like that?
Tails.
Heads.
Ain't that some shit?
Alright, hold it down.
Alright. Hey, look.
Let's go.
I seen a Jeff Brave top 10 list the other day. I was nowhere on it. Big Sean voice, whoa there, homie, cause we's about to go there, homie. Against, my gun been spitting lately. Call that shit Sire Boy. Against AM and Kamayu, I was King Sire Boy. You work for this? You's a liar, boy. The fact you're here, the judges couldn't have been higher, boy. Should have stuck to that Mormon shit and been a choir boy. Should have stuck to that Mormon shit and been a choir boy. I'ma take him to the top, smoke him like ivory. That mean when he fall, he on fire, boy. That's fire, boy. Pocket check. Hand over the bus. Stand over and bust. This battle like you got ran over by a bus. Nah, fuck that. You rap cats is cool on cam, but be whack in person. I want every word to connect like I rap in cursive. You don't know my life. I'm trapped in curses. Now I'm packing hearses just by rapping verses. I know your type. You ain't where the action surface. Undercover tweaker that be snatching purses. Maggot, weird, lame, knew you was gonna lose, but you still came. Stretch? You mean that bullshit the coach trying to make us do before the real game?
Calisthenics, nigga. Talk that calisthenics shit.
And I heard you who? and I heard you hoop. Well, if you under the hole, I'm dunking. This the best stretch? You ain't holding nothing. You here, but your soul is ducking. I ain't never fuck with stretch. That mean I'm always pulling something. Let's go, Nate. Body bag, Gotti trash. Mention stretch, think of bitches in a Pilates class. Mention stretch, think of bitches in a Pilates class. Mention Nathan, think Jason, minus the hockey mask. Bare face, stone cold gunner. And if I bang two K's together, it ain't followed by a stone cold stunner. But fuck wrestling bars.
Shit like that.
Fuck wrestling bars. As a kid, I had a different dream. Simple scheme. You was watching Triple H. I was putting a rock on a triple beam. We're different. We're different. I got smooth women, new linen. The real comp next round, but I ain't about to lose scrimmage. They figured how we got your name, so they gonna have to stretch the bag just to put you in it. Too timid, bitch ass 7-footer, but when the wasted jab, we ain't seen a white boy this soft in Utah since Oster Tag. And my homie, back with the 4-5, he goes psycho, or you talk that jazz, he ended with one shot like Michael Orr. This'll slide you across the stage when it's king of pop like Michael Orr, or just hit your big dumbass from the blind side like Michael Orr. They say I'm all aggression, probably say that's filler, round one, you just got smoked by the AHAT killer. He look real red. Money get fuck that. All of you real battle. Damian Leonard.
Stretch. It's on you.
Hey, Draco says something about making sure his men is straight. I don't think that applies to you, Nate. I mean, judging by these men's traits, they men straight. Now,
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. Huh? I'm ready. Hey, I'm ready for all the bullshit you selling today. You think you gonna jump me? I seen you jump and try to step on the stage, and you damn near fell on your face. Facts. Facts.
I did almost feel.
Hey, you showing up to your battles looking so bummy. The face of money gang really got no money. We both out of state, but this is your country. I'ma get this dub on the road like Chrome 20s. You said all you do is trap and cook. I hope you get punched in the face by one of your two kids so that something could change. You left your blood to go to prison. I've had enough of these fake shit. This battle gonna be tougher than your custody case. I mean, free E-Baby, free Cat, and free KJ. Respect, but that's what I think's funny as hell. He's got boys doing time. That's why y'all think this dummy is real? You think money gang respected because you shot out your buddies in jail? Y'all got money to ball out, but never money for bail?
They don't give us bail. They don't give us bail. They don't got bail.
Keep it down.
Hey, fuck the color of your skin. You a terrible father, Nick. You need to ask for forgiveness from your father, Nate. Congregate the proper way. Bear your soul out in church. You need to switch things around at the altar, Nate.
You said bar tails. I don't want to hear it.
All right, let's keep it down.
That was tight, Nick. That was tight.
Let's keep it down.
I did say bar tails.
That was nice.
Come on, bro.
Hey, you singing to the fuzz after you perpetrate. Had some extra years on your charge to terminate before you did that term in, Nate. You don't measure up in this pissing contest that you're in, Nate. This isn't your version of Ice Cube's perfect date. But mama cooked the breakfast this morning, that's what this person, Nate. You nice as a girl's bag, I see the person, Nate. You're on his dick so much, it'll max who you impersonate. And I didn't realize you were as short as him till I saw you in person, Nate. Hey, you told AM if you stood on your bodies, you're 9'2". You bit that line from Immaculate. Don't even try to lie, fool. Yeah, no, that's real shit. You got little man syndrome. So find someone to cry to. Only thing you standing on is a soapbox and still you 5'2". Like who thinks I'm intimidated when this punk is aggressive? Fucking pathetic. He's almost the size of every one of my exes. Like Nate so hard he's about to ride up and jump me. Bitch, your own crew won't even let you ride in the front seat. I mean, Rome's the only one that thinks his verse crazy. If he that close to the president, that makes him the first lady. He thought he'd win this bracket and that $2,000 perk safely, but I'm gonna take Young out early. He a premature baby. I'm at home blazing kush, you got no weight to push. You in a no-namer's hood trying to locate your look. Your whole game is shook, watch when blow shake him good. You think I wrote the chronic when I throw Nate a hook.
That was smooth.
I got a story for each cut. I'm still rocking the oldest scars. There's plenty room for muscle. When I get to pull your card, you jocking busy, I knock you dizzy. You get dropped in and pulled apart. You be seeing stars on the ground like Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, I caught up with your blonde cousin, she was cockchuck. Brought tears to her eyes like a raw onion. You a small brother, so why you talk rugged? You are not stunting, you need to go job hunting. You ain't Paul Bunyan, you a soft muffin. You must be on something to think that you hot thugging. There's consequences when you push the wrong buttons. You can get shot straight up like the stock's buzzing.
All his girl cousins got brown hair.
You think we all non-violent? That's funny to me. You take a long way home, you gon' find something to see. You can get stabbed, robbed for your money and things, like a mousetrap. In a snap, you get stuck for your cheese. Yeah, I try to abstain from my violent ways, but I ain't afraid to stick a knife in his leg. If I had a 9 on my waist, then I might fire his weight. Let it ring off like a married bitch trying to get laid. Hey, you so hood, right? You blasting your own clips, said your team full of shooters. Well, that's what I don't get. Oh, you a scared midget, so you threaten people with your crew. One day you gotta man up with those fists and handle your own shit. And don't question if I'm serious, I hope you done asking. I dare you to make a move, see what the fuck happens. Round one.
Make some noise! Let's keep it down, round 2.
Show love.
Young Nate.
Let's go, Nate. Man. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. He's weird. And he's weird. And I'm supposed to be weird when it's a technicality. Constellation bracket ain't even supposed to be here. I was supposed to bag that retarded Samoan, but he's ducking. How is Silas so street, but still running? Keys, rapping about keys, and still fronting. Menace ain't a menace. He ain't never killed nothing. And Bobby was in jail for identity theft. So he gonna make me steal something. That's right. Quick left, fast right. How you waking up like... What the fuck happened last night? All my homies run up, the mask tight, all my men in black. That means you won't remember shit after the flash, right? 6 rings? I had you diving on the floor like you trying to hustle. 2 3s, the 4 5, or the 9 to touch you. They say I gotta push off Utah to win the final. Cool. Then he Byron Russell. Arm up. But I ain't shooting at Jay. I scheme MJ the greatest, cause I ain't losing today. He gon' beat me, I ain't heard stupid or hate. Him to spit a hot round, we still waiting like the Uber is late. But this is my shit. This is my house. Northwest, money wave. We need more checks. This'll make your stomach disappear. That's a corset. They'll be tying up your back. That's a corset. That's tough. Gore-Tex. The bullets out the whistle, but it ain't a vortex. S-K-A-R-D-E. Hella letters like vortex. You're squarer than a fourplex. I told you this is my house, and I ain't even dragged you off the porch yet. Rome, Solo, Draco in the front yard like throw him this way. AM with the katana. Demo hop out with the switchblade. You getting all cuts? That's a hush hush mixtape. Facts! That's it! Facts! Hey, my shit is hot! My shit is hot! I said he getting all cuts. That's a hush hush mixtape. Stretch a ham sandwich. That's just many bitch made. But let me switch pace, cause you could get cross. And in order to be the boss, you gotta pay the cost. You was from the worst bracket in the tourney, and you still fucking lost. I helped birth the Northwest, and I ain't knocking off K, but I say schemes for schemes. If that's the offer they making, I'm still smoking chronic, cause I ain't forgot about Dre. They sleeping on Nate. I'ma make them listen up. I almost forgot I'm battling him. This bitch is a chump. Stretch already stretched. Third round, I'ma zip him up. Pussy, you look real rattled. Money, nah, fuck that. I only use my slogans for my real battles.
Make some noise! Round 2, stretch! Round 2, stretch! I got you.
Alright. Crying in the inbox, Mars.
Let's keep it down. Round 2, so stretch.
Hey, you love basketball. Yeah, you're terrible at shooting buckets. If you try to man me up, then I get stupid dunking. You the type always got an excuse for sucking. You get swatted taking the 3 and be like, man, these laces are loose or something. Man, you having decent form, something I don't have to expect. Only time you throwing up rainbows with a Snapchat effect. Yeah, I'm weighing all your bullshit, so step up to the scale, player. You sucked only one's dick for a battle and you failed major. Trying to slow sand people down to your speed because you're a snail pacer. You ride behind their coattails, no wonder you trail blazers. Yeah, I think I know why your attitude sucks. In your make-believe world, you've been trapping too much. Got these black dudes to cuss for you and say the N-word. That's just screwed up. You hired the Chevron staff from Oregon, bitch. They gassing you up. I mean, for bargains where your soul has been sold, we can go toe-to-toe till every single bone is exposed. Mail to your family, dozen roses to throw. First went out of state yet. I'ma get this show on the road. I mean, I tolerate too much, but I know something that your own state won't take. You think you're a cold case? Calling out specific policemen since like, oh wait, I got some knowledge I can donate. Quit fronting cops on cam, admitting the crimes, you'll get arrested again, and that's something I don't condone, Nate.
Don't lose it, man. Come on.
I actually hate your bars. It's nothing but dumb stuff. Substances, drugs, guns, y'all bugging this punk sucks. Money gang just prints fake bills and sweep it under the rug's dust. But that paper is too fresh, that money is untouched. I ain't new to this shit, I ain't fucking with young bucks. I mean, you need a hookup, you ain't getting shit from me. Ain't no fiend paying you in crisp 20s. And you getting singled out like a bad student. My reputation, mad ruthless, don't want me to add to it. Or you could be swimming like your ass Cuban after I rip your chest open, call him Cam Newton. Damn. I got trouble on my mind. It was a good one. Wake up, yo. Hey, I got trouble on my mind. I couldn't sleep in. He ain't putting numbers on the boards. Who says I'm not good as he is? You don't move that dope, but you mad that my hook is swinging. What I'm saying is if you start acting like push your teeth in, I'ma push your teeth in.
Come on, man. Keep going. Let's go.
Wake up, Nate.
I can't stand that you I can't stand that you think you're a legitimate G. I'll put my fist in your teeth and make your ligaments bleed. You be wrong to think that you were quicker than me. You won't even see who's swinging arms like ventriloquist strings. You've done nothing for Oregon's fame, you bring Portland shame. Out of 140 dates, you fornicate before 8. Dine and dash every night because you couldn't afford a plate. And thanks to your whiskey dick, she got back to her corner late. Hey.
Let's go.
Keep it down.
Let's go. Come on.
Hold it down.
Let's keep it down. Let's keep it down.
Let him rap.
If we had to link together, here's how he'd coordinate. I'd test the waters and say, give me a coordinate. He'd skip me a whole teeth because that's what's coordinating. If he did, I'd take an extension coordinate. You know I'm not a G, but I'm a soldier on my feet. Blowing up some leaves when it's colder in the street. I'd rather use my hands, but I'd be rolling with the heat. Calling my fat lady because it's over when she sings.
Make some noise. Last round. AHAT Tourney semifinals.
There's levels to this shit.
Last round. Young Nate.
How that free money feel, bud?
Hey, look.
Now let's keep it down. Let's keep it down.
How that free money feel?
Hey, look. Hey, look.
Hold it down.
All right. Third round. Last shot. Jackpot. Like the slots is on fire. I take the air out your drive and I ain't popping your tire, right? Watch your battles, I'm not that inspired, cause Utah ain't been shit since Stockton retired. I'm drawing plays like Sloan. You can get your corner checked. I got a funny looking white boy that be shooting like Hornacek. You the sixth man. You the sixth man, Howard Isley. Every bar's a clone. They picked me to deliver. Ironic, I'm on a roll like Karl Malone. Everybody over here with the bullshit. I put a grand on Star because we're top tier. You're not bottom, but you're clogging up the middle like Antoine Carr. I got a burner like Shannon Anderson. Mike Wazowski, you just played monster. So after this weird white boy back to the benchy, Greg Foster. And never forget that like an elephant. I'm talking hella shit. I schemed the 98 Jazz because that's the last time Utah was even relevant. Quick flip, pimp shit, the way I'm hooking a hoe. They say my performance top notch, but they looking for more. I need to step my bars up, but I'm cooking for show. Fuck that. They come to rap. I show to put on a show. Facts. Reality rap. My life is a mission. I fight with persistence. I rhyme with conviction to make sure these fans get what they deserve for the price of admission. That's why they mad, because all you do is spit filler. That's why no one take this actor serious. He Ben Stiller.
That was fire. Zoolander shit. Talk that Zoolander shit.
I've been killer. I can tell you all about them bars to sell hot, bro. Your pussy, El Gato. He beating me, the hell got snow. What you doing here? You already took an L. Stop, bro. Or you gonna need help escaping these balls again like El Chapo. And it's main event Nate. The fans been listening, but since you look like Rick Snyder's son, I'm doing this one for Flint, Michigan. Fab 5, you give me a sad vibe. I'm the real bad guy, and on the 5th, I'm turning Dennis Good into Pat Time. All bodies, fuck the limelight, and Patron, he gonna get it when the time right. Man, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
That was funny. But if you actually met me on the court, you'd be fucking dead. You jumped as high as you could and you barely got your hand above my head.
Dunked on you. I dunked on you.
That's what you look like. Hey, you was talking about the Utah Jazz and that scheme's hype. And you talking to a dude who's above average NBA athlete's height.
No.
Let's go. Let's go. That was freestyle. Let's go.
Come on. You've been on your toes reaching for stretch like your hamstrings tight. Having to watch your battles about fucking drove me insane. But I came across this fact on the internet that got misplaced. I hope your baby moms ain't here because it's about to be a shit day. Because Kelly's the reason that you know how Jay's dick tastes. What? Yeah, you shouldn't be bragging about Slim Coochie.
Wait, what happened? Oh,
if you're not even the first to hit the battle groupie. But you called her up like, you want to catch a movie? Now she moved into your place, she's a dramatic roomie. Hey, ever wonder why she's never back by night? That's because she's been ran through by more black dudes than a cheerleader's halftime sign. I mean, that pussy's been killed, she's way outdone a cat's 9 lives. Hey, sometimes you gotta stay away from even if they got it going. Gotta cut them off from the top, don't matter if shawty's smoking. I'm hard not to notice, but you know I've got the focus. Them hoes want to give me brain because I'm thought-provoking.
Clearly. That was thought-provoking. Come on, we're not haters. Come on.
It's a double.
You overcompensate for your size because you are a coward. You overcompensate for your size because you are a coward. Why is it always the smallest dogs that be barking louder? You said you fought Fox from the Suns? Well, all right. I never paid to see a couple terriers in the dog fight. And all that gun toting nonsense. Everything he says, mad lame. Only reason your team got cans because Bud Light did that NFL campaign.
Hey, come on.
Northwest!
Hey, let him rap. No, let him rap. Let him rap. Hey, this not what we about. Hey, listen, respect this motherfucker, man. This not what. No, you're good, you're good. But that's not what we about. Let him rap, man. What the fuck?
No stretching you out, man. Let you out.
Come on, spit, bro.
Hey, so big, but your weed stash ain't. Bunch of dried out crumbs, that's some cheap trash, nigga. You sound Miley Cyrus in the bag, that's some weak ass shit.
Miley Cyrus still twerking?
Hey, it's about to detonate. All your bills about to explode. I said detonate. Now let that resonate. You can't even afford to smoke. You hitting resonates. Yeah, I'm normally chill, but I'm the spark off type. I hit your face so much we could start on sight with no weapons. I can't take an arm on flight. It don't take a lot to get these arms on flight. And you got busted for a robbery. I bet your bank account took some bad hits. And you got out of the slammer and you've been in the trap since? You bragging about money again like you already back on your Mac shit. But you got shitty internet, I'm questioning your bandwidth. Yeah, I'm a little short on money. It's tough to sleep through nights, and I still bailed my homegirl out from her DUI. Yet you think I'm soft, well, define hard. IV got locked for aggravated assault, twice charged. I know my homies got me if a fight start, cause I put money on his book so we can celebrate his 21st behind bars.
That's hard.
Yeah, let's go. It's about time you guys showed up for forcing gimmicks. This is what happens when you faking in this sort of business. You get left in the gutter in the course of minutes. I was built to kill young, that's an abortion clinic.
Make some noise! Make some noise for the AHAT Tourney!
From a gun so big, fuck loading it up. They gotta activate. And about to activate is what activate. And it's still squad, so it's all love, but let activate. Stomach shot. Expose everything that activate.
Oh my God. I say you from California, right? Well, I catch him in traffic. Pull alongside his ride, reach like I'm going for something. He'll let that fifth fly, that was just a misdirection. I ain't got shit, guy. 12 come and cuff him. Now he gotta kiss his kids bye, and it was all a setup. So Juice could get him on the inside.